The Oregon Mountains near Desert Peaks National Monument. This is Dripping Springs in New Mexico. Strange foundations for an 1800s build atop of wood and stucco rendering coming off. The structures, they rise abruptly and aggressively out of the landscape here in New Mexico, very aggressively. This here, look what we have here, level floors, equidistant, same size because we build structures this way. So that if you walk from this floor to this floor, you don't hit your head on the ceiling. And then if you walk from that floor to that floor, you don't hit your head on the ceiling because all the floors are the same height. That's how we build structures. Wake up. A volcano did not sneeze this rectangular wall into position. I don't know why you believe that. Why? Because a geologist told you, right? Wake up. Boyd Sanitarium. And look, it's part of the mountain. Look at back here, the same material in the what they call mountain. It's the structure. It's a right angle building. It's a right angle fucking building. And it's part of this building down here. Same building and foundations down here. Pockets of survival. They built a top and they built a top over here for a sanitarium of these damaged foundations of red brick. They were red motherfucking bricks in rows. Look what they've done. The whole mountain was. Look what they've done. They were red rectangular motherfucking bricks, right? With the right angles and all. Yes, they were. And they're a jungled up mess here with mortar squeezing out, melting together, and there's no order here. There's no way possible to build um, anything with such material in such a way like this and have it come out perfectly with flat walls. Give me a break. With that jagged junk thrown in like that, and you got this to come out perfectly like this. Okay, with a nice little tier here. Give me a break. Look at the red bricks here. They're in rows. There's one here. There's one here. See? And look, the next row. Right here and right here and right here and right here. Can you see that? They were perfect bricks atop each other. No, they are not anymore. And look at the foundations here. And look at the building behind in the background. Same material as this loose foundation here. And just give me a break. So the place, the joint looked a lot better in the old days, in the 1800s. Looks a lot nicer. Look at that. And you ain't fooling me with that. You ain't fooling me with your right angle here and your compass position, baby. You're not fooling me with that Masonic bullshit. Give me a break. Here's the stucco rendering coming off, and the guy's looking at the stuff, and it's really strange. It's a really strange stucco. Even he thought it was as well. And here's the mesh that they stuccoed over. So I thought that was interesting. I'm gonna lose this. Whoop. Right here, new construction of the joint. Here's a melted chimney, and look at the bricks here. Look at the bricks here have come out all over the place, all over the place. But why did they come out? I mean, look at this. That's why you have right angles everywhere where a brick has come out. That's why all the right angles only and not any round angles or any round pieces here coming out. Because rectangular bricks were coming out of their position. That's why we're left with rectangular straight lines here, because rectangular bricks came out of position everywhere. With, rectangular bricks. These were rectangular bricks on the melted, muffed up chimney here. Do you see that? Look at the mortar here, bleeding through into bricks, onto the bricks, and just a fucked up mess. Excuse my French, but that's ridiculous. And people buy this stuff, Look at the crack. Look at the separation here of the chimney and the building, and the mortar squeezing through and bleeding its way through the structure. As you can see here, look at the damage. It's just bleeding through, and it was hot. It looks as hard as stone right here, and it likely is. This here, the guy said there's no trail out to that thing. That's kind of weird. Yeah, it is weird. It's part of the structure. It's part of the mountain structure. They think this is a spring. It's plumbing. It's plumbing leaking out of the buildings with the vertical seams and the right angles. Hello, baby. Crazy cat. So he's looking down here and says, "Oh, that appears to be some sort of a ruin." And yes, it is. You're absolutely correct. And he said, "There's no trail out to it though. No way to get out there except for hiking out there to it." But he didn't feel like doing it. I don't blame him. But look at here. The heat came from the bottom up. The wall at the bottom is just a big, messy rock. And then look up here. It's flat as a pane of glass up here still at the top. Because the heat came from where? The bottom up, smoking out these structures, melting them down into their own footprints and soup. Into their own footprints and soup. Yes, yes it did. That happened. Yes it did. Big round tower bit back here. Big round tower. Big round tower. Walls cascading down this way, walls crashing down that way. And you get the idea, right? Look at the building here, how close it is to this mountain. Why would we build so close, eh? Because it was a part of the mountain, baby. This was a part of the city. Look at this melted, muffed up building, how close it is. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me a break. No, no, no. I don't buy that one bit. I don't buy that one bit. This looks muffed up and melted to me. I don't know. Let's see here. I think I got a better shot of it. So here's how close they built it. Oh, they could have built it like that with loose stone, but then I think that. But then look here. Oh no. Oh no, right? So you're watching these shots thinking, oh, they could have built that Pantheon with loose stone, right? No. Look at the mortar here. Swallowing the bricks. Swallowing the bricks. Okay. No, they didn't. It can be easy to be fooled that way. You can be fooled though. Look. You look at these, you think, oh, Pantheon, they built it with loose stone. They built it with loose stone. No, no, no. No, they didn't. No, they didn't, baby. No, they didn't. Wake up. Look at the mortar here squeezing out. Swallowing the bricks, baby. Whole. Swallowing. Look at this here. Look at this wall. This is a mortar snot mess right here. That's all mortar snot right there, baby. Covering all of the building material. Covering all the building material, which is now stone, but it was bricks. This is a big pile of mortar that just, or render, or stucco rendering, I don't know. These buildings were all stucco rendered here, see? Stucco, they all had stucco on them. You see it bleeding through all the melt. And look right here, there were red bricks, not rocks. Perfect, flat, rectangle bricks up there, baby. Can you see those? I know it's a bit grainy, but yeah. Wake up. Please wake up. Do not enter historic buildings. Protect your heritage. That sounds a bit off, but look at the ruins here. What could possibly have brought down this mountain into ruins like this? The whole mountain was part of the same structure you see down here. These walls are a part of the same structure that the mountain is. The walls of the mountain were the same structure as the walls down here on the mountain. And they were all rendered with stucco, these buildings. They were all rendered with stucco, red brick buildings rendered with stucco. Look at and with concrete steps. Look at the muffed up concrete steps here. And they didn't have concrete, back in those days. And they're redoing this for tourists, These damaged, melted steps here. They're redoing that for tourists. Just because they're concrete, you think they're new, right? Wake up. They had fucking concrete like nobody's business in the past. They had stucco, they had bricks, they had it all, baby, and they were using it all. And they were using lots of concrete. I find tons of old smoked concrete all over the Twin Cities, and I know it's old concrete. They didn't build these for tourists. They just said right here, they don't want you walking on this shit. Okay? That's old concrete steps from this old structure, and they were concrete when this was a structure. Without a doubt. I'm sick of that. We need to talk about the truth here and what's happening. This is the truth. They had stucco like this in the past. And look at it, it's hard as a rock now, he's saying this stuff is some hard stucco. They had some good materials in the past, baby. What he's looking at and talking about here. Look at these ruins. Stucco. They had stucco, concrete, bricks, mortar in the past, and they used it, baby. And they used it, baby. So reconstruction here, refurbishing of a damaged structure, obviously. Look how poor the work is here with the new wood in this masonry construction here. How poor. Look at the gaps here. That likely is not even 1800s construction. This is probably like new, recent stuff that they've done. And it's horseshit. That's horseshit. Yeah, it's new. Brand new spanking wood here. Look at that. And it's horseshit. They did a horseshit job. I like these buildings though. These are nice buildings here. Very nice. Little brick chimneys, little brick buildings with the wood siding. I like them. They're nice. Anywho, look at these. Look at the buildings. Crashed, and there's the same material that you have back here in the structure, and it's connected. And here's the side of those concrete rendered steps, and they were red bricks. A red prove my point right there. These are old concrete rendered steps. They had concrete in the past, and they were using it often to render over the bricks. Walls that you think are concrete walls, they look like big concrete walls everywhere, old ones. I'm telling you what, lots of those are brick walls, bricks underneath, and you don't even know it. And some are concrete, some are just concrete. But in the past, concrete seems to have been a rendering. And they worked it beautifully. Flat as a pane of glass. Right angles. Look at this. Look at these bricks, baby. What happened here to bring down a masonry structure like this? What type of force, eh? To bring down masonry buildings made of red bricks, rectangular red bricks, okay, mind you, right down here. Surviving out perfectly. Okay. Look at the building back here and the angle of it. It's fallen over. It's fallen completely over this way. See? Those brick lines should be horizontally level, because these were perpendicular, vertical, right angle, horizontally level buildings. All of them were made of red bricks, made of red mother muffin bricks. Excuse my language. Okay, excuse my language, but this is ridiculous. Wake up. These are melted bricks. We didn't build with this level of mixed stone and get buildings to come up flat as a pane of glass like this. I just don't buy that one bit. That would be quite a task. It would be quite a task to use that mixed stone like that and to get stuff to come up flat as a pane of glass. Look at the angle of these structures. This was a building upright. Now it is doing what? You're damn right. It's fallen over. Same with the one on the left. Look at these structures here. They were all rendered with stucco and cement beautifully, and the whole mountain likely was as well. And it was. Same buildings, same structure. These are pockets of survival on the superstructure itself, which really took a big hit. I love you all. Take care. This was New Mexico, Dripping Springs in the Oregon Mountains near Desert Peaks National Monument.